Hey kids, how's it going? What's new? It is your local resident streamer Rez. How are you? It's been a month, I think. I think I never count. I never check, but I probably should. It's been basically a month since we've last chatted. Hope everyone's doing swell, doing swell. I've been up to a lot myself, a lot of work, a lot of extracurricular works, and raising a child. He's doing very well actually. This kid is literally he's like walking now, like on his own, and it's terrifying. He definitely does like to hold on to things, but he has gotten to the point of where he is individually walking while holding things, and it just opens up a whole new world of wow, where did you go and why do you have that in your hands? Don't put it in your mouth, and just a whole slew of stuff. But the cutest thing though is he sticks out his belly when he walks. I think his belly is to help kind of counterbalance. I think, and so he just kind of teetle toddles. It's really adorable. I really lose it almost every time he over accentuates how much he needs to stick his tummy out. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's what's been new in my world generally. Been busy, but also went to go visit my wife's family, and they're doing fantastic. It was really good seeing them and being with all of them. Some of them actually hadn't got to meet their nephew yet, so that was a good time. My wife has a lot of siblings, so it was a good time for everybody to chill out. We were there for about 3 weeks, so that's why I was gone for such a long time. But also, it was really nice. I really enjoyed being out there. Really beautiful place. Had a lot of good food. We traveled a bit. Obviously, it was over Easter, and so our baby boy got to experience his first Easter egg hunt, which I was pleasantly surprised with how excited he was to grab eggs and things. Because obviously, he wasn't really walking around much on his own. But I would just kind of bring him to a spot where there was an egg, and he would immediately see it and just go ah. And so it's amazing how freaking adorable little kids are. And I hate every day that I hear someone who complains about children existing in public places. It hurts my heart, man. I don't understand it. Any hoot. Instead of playing a game today, at least the plan was that I tweeted out, and it was kind of last minute, but and I did a little bit of a setup to try and allow for this. Is we're gonna take a look at the Deep Rock Galactic board game. It's very dark in this room. Shine more light over there. It's over there. This box is enormous. The Deep Rock Galactic board game has finally arrived. So with the Deep Rock Galactic board game, fun stuff to hear about. So the Kickstarter was last year in 2020. I believe was in January. It was the beginning of the year 2020. And I almost immediately jumped on it. And with my employment at the time, they would actually, for some reason or another, I guess it was covered under some form of mental health care something or other, but they paid for board games, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the freaking deluxe edition, or I'm gonna at least pledge, for said deluxe edition of the Deep Rock Galactic board game. I'm so down. And of course, as projects go, they're obviously new to making board games and things, and they were working with companies, and everything looked great, and it was fantastic. But once it started to get around towards Christmas time, which is when they slated the project to be done and to shipped out, December's rolling around, and they're like, yeah, it's not gonna be delivered 100% on time for everybody. We're still working things out. Come around January, they start getting delivered, but the thing is that in the US, I guess they had some problem with one of the warehouses that they were getting their fulfillment center was just not cutting it. I guess they weren't, I don't know, they just weren't producing everything. It was not coming together, essentially. So they had to switch warehouses. And I don't know how any of this works. I don't know the logistics that they had to go through for all this. But they switched warehouses, and then they're like, all right, should be a few more weeks. And so expected it in December of last year, but it's April. And I was just like, it's going to be any day now. And it came today, even though it said it was going to come tomorrow. So I got a little bit of a surprise on, ooh, it's here now. That's exciting. That warms up my little day. But anyway, I set up a second camera. It's going to be makeshift, and I've done my best, excuse the language, but I've done my best to set up a secondary camera. It's going to be here, where my hands are above my keyboard, and I've done my best to not create a cock cam. I don't know how else to say it. I have done my best to not just display my crotch. Let's see how that turned out, by the way. I'll undo that, and then let's hit this. Ooh, there's a little bit of crotch in there. That's okay. I tried to tilt it down a little bit better. Also, you'll see my lovely keyboard. This, we'll inspect this first, because this is the nice, wrist rest you get with your Razer keyboard, right? Because I have a Razer, but I have since worn down the area beneath the WASDs, so we've been putting it off to the side so I can wear out this space more now instead of just this. Also, as I do that, I shake the entire monitor with which the camera's on, so we're gonna try and not do that. That's the goal. All right, let's get this chonker over here, man. I'm gonna take off my headset. I'm not used to talking much on stream without my headset on. It feels weird. I feel like I'm way louder than I need to be, even though I'm not. Like it doesn't like dampen so much, but it definitely does make things a little bit lower in my head. All right, let's move some things out of the way real quick. So we have a game mat for Deep Rock Galactic. We'll open that here in a second. And then there were some kind of loose things. Looks like some of the A-Quark tokens, and they came with card sleeves, which I really appreciate. As of recently, I started sleeving all of the cards in all of my board games, because I'm that guy, apparently. I just don't like when they get bent or messed up. I like games to survive for a long time. So this guy, I guess I can show it here. I gotta get used to doing this. This is the goo from above. This is supposed to be expansion for the main game, so we'll be opening that one up too. Oh my god, I might stand up or something. I'm gonna break something doing this. Oh gosh. All right. So on the small cam, you can see this here. It's enormous, and then we'll bring it up over here. This is the game. It's my camera is just it's all too close to even see. This is for looking at the miniatures, but that is as much as you can see there. Oh, this thing is enormous. It's just, I forget how tall I said it was. I think it was 30-something centimeters. It was really big. They're also European, so that's why it's in centimeters. It's okay. I mean, I guess the metric system supposedly got us to the moon, right? It might be worth something. Alright, we're going to push this back a little bit. Give me a little bit of space as I knock over my lights. We have a very cramped setup here on the res stream. This is just how life rolls. So, this is just what we got. So we're going to lovingly and gingerly cut this sucker open. The cutting is happening off camera. Oh, there we go. We're going to do as little cutting as possible, because knowing me, on stream, I'm going to just take out a vein somewhere accidentally. That would be the way to do the stream today. Alright. Plastic. That's just gonna get hucked. Plastic. Alright. This is gonna be impossible to show off. I knew this whole camera setup was not gonna be perfect for sure. Maybe I can't really get it much higher and at a good angle is the problem. We're working with what we got here, and that's kind of a problem. Maybe we go back towards what was gonna be my junk cam, as it were. Alright, we'll flip it around and open her up. I don't know how things have shifted, so we'll see. We'll see what it looks like in here. I'm really excited for this. This is gonna be really good. I'm waiting over a year, and I really do love this game, man. Oops. Okay. My monitor went out entirely for a second. I think I'm shaking the table too much and cable came out. I got Deep Rock Galactic, so we're gonna go back in time. I think just, was it a year? Wasn't 2020 to, was it 2021? No, it was the beginning of 2022, wasn't it? No, it couldn't have been. Oh, now I'm confused. My friend bought me Deep Rock Galactic. Ooh. And I've been indebted to him ever since because I love this game. I'm waiting for it to explode. Ooh. Jeez. This thing's huge. Alright, we're going to place that right there. Oh. Alright. We get a rule book. Look at that sucker. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of this. See, unboxing people, I actually don't like unboxing videos, but man, do they have setups nice and done. Because I already got glares going on and everything. We got our guidebook. You get your turn summaries and your quick help stuff down there. Oh my goodness. Yep, all the things. This is all the stuff we get here. Alright, let's move on. These are books. That's fine. We got books. Got the Deep Rock Relation. This is just the book of missions. This is the mission book. This is where we're gonna figure out what we're doing, what we're gathering, let's see, I think what maps we're gonna build and stuff. So they have like known locations, so like this is all like terrain that you can see what's where and whatnot, and then this stuff is discoverable, which I'm kind of excited for. They're keeping alive that sense of discovery in the game, and I think that's really cool. I can show it in the other camera as well. Yeah, again, I've never been a big fan of unboxing videos, but this is something that I'm really excited about getting out of a box, so we're doing it. Need Kniff. Alright, making sure everything sounds okay. We're all good. Got more plastic to cut out, which there's so many pieces to this game that I understand the use of an excessive amount of plastic, but man, do I just not want to cut anything. Because again, I'm the guy who recently got card sleeves for all of his board games, like even Settlers of Catan. I got card sleeves for my Catan cards, man. I just like keeping things nice if I can. I just appreciate taking care of things, making them last. Alright, we have to go deeper. We have to go deeper. There we go. I don't know what this is all going to be surrounding, because it looks like it's just panels of information here. Alright, so this, I'm guessing, looks like a informational board about basically the enemies and such, is what it looks like. You get your Praetorians, your oppressors, and all of that. I'm not used to unboxing videos, but look at all that. And then we got your standard stuff on the other side, your web bitters and your grunts. I'm really excited about all this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have a popping party. Now, you guys have to tell me if you love or hate board games that come with stuff to pop out. Because I think there's something cathartic about popping all this sort of stuff out. There's just something enjoyable about it. So we got all our terrain locations. We got some other warning bubbles there. Oh, it looks like a 1 and a 2. Don't know what's going on with that guy. Alright, we're gonna be popping here in a minute. Alright, lots to pop. What look like some bullet counters. Some flames. Looks like some cold tokens. Oh, there's the zip lines. These are, right here, these are zip lines for the gunner. You got just more random dirt tiles. More cave stuff. Looks like you got some starting ghost spawn positions for like monsters and stalagmites and stuff. Whatever the star means, not sure yet on that. I haven't really read through a lot of the rules. I think I watched a couple gameplays of people playing the game. And it looked like a good time. I'm really excited to get it going. Okay, we got some status effects over here. Let's see, that one's the yeah, like your like stun kind of stuff. Looks like a reload or something. Something's going on there. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and a lot of these are double-sided too, so you get different things on different sides, and you see some of these terrains are actually the discoverable ones, so you'll be able to figure out what's going on the other side once you dig into that tunnel. Yeah, from what it seems like they did a generally good job watching those test gameplays of them kind of keeping alive the sense and feeling of you're actually playing the game. Like you're digging and making tunnels, you are digging out, you know, the minerals and stuff that you're looking for, and then there's fighting, and I'm just excited, man. It's gonna be good. You can show it over here as well. Just more cave. We got some yellow, some kind of yellowy tokens. I believe these are going to be, these look like engineer platforms. His ability. Oh, we got some throwables there. There you go. Now, I believe I have all these plastic, or all these cardboard pop-outs, but I think with the deluxe, the version I get, I think I get plastic. They said nice plastic tokens for them. I'm not 100% sure if those are coming yet. I almost feel like this box is missing something, they said, and that they are going to pick up, or they're going to eventually get them to us. I can't remember which thing. I'm pretty sure it's something that was supposed to come in my thing here. Now, I did get the deluxe edition, so that comes with basically everything they made. All the pledges after what all the pledges that were higher price were all just, multiple versions or multiple boxes of said game, of the game and whatnot. So we got a lot of the objectives and then the weapons on the other side here. Let's see, you got Thunderhead, the Breach Cutter. Oh, I got the GK2 assault rifle. Oh, you got the cryo cannon in this game, sick. Yeah, you got your Pokeblooms and your fossils and eggs and all that. Really cool. Oh, I think we made it to the board. I think we're at the board. Shoot. Oh, goodness, look at all that. Oh, look at all that. Oh, my goodness. All right, hold on. I gotta throw this. Make some room here. All right, well, now the board is... Okay, here we go. So this, I guess we're gonna fit all the pieces onto this guy. Look at the top here, we got Deep Rock, and we got space for the different monster decks, other card deck stuff that we're gonna have located here. Get you in the wide frame here. Little battle markers. Look at that. I think there's like an overrun. There's an overrun fail state where there's just too many, which would check out for literally Deep Rock Galactic. That is 100% what Deep Rock Galactic's all about. Alright, we're gonna move some things around and make some space here for myself. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. Alright, these I'm really excited to look at. There's so many pieces to this game, it's gonna be exciting. Alright, here's the Scout, my dudes. Here is the Scout. Scout was first class I ever played when I played this game, and it is my favorite still. Alright, so let me fight the glare here. Let me combat this real quick if I can. A little bit. Lilo and Stitch, what is up? How's it going? How's your night going? We're just talking about the Deep Rock Galactic board game, which I finally got in the mail and I'm so excited about. There's the Scout. Alright, so his starter weapon, there we go, the M1000 Classic. I'm decent. What about you? I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm doing really well today. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. No major complaints, and I got the game, so. But yeah, no, like, let's see. Can I read through a camera while looking at this? It's a little blurry too with the stuff, but yeah. Alright, so we got this gun. So every weapon does have a different type of damage it does. Yeah, so the blue die, it shows a couple blue dies in here, or dice right there, and that's penetrative damage. So there's, what is it? I think there's 4 different types, because I think there's explosive, there's fire, I think there's like a standard, then penetrating, or armor piercing. Let's see, light-footed, 1 free range attack or throw after movement. Grappling hook, move over any pit or creatures. Flare shot, 1 action to place a flare token, unlimited range. Yeah, so again, similar ideas as to what the game, the video game itself portrays, but in board game form. All right, let's get the engineer out here. And I love they made some changes for things, but his primary weapon is his grenade launcher, which I find hilarious. But that's the explosive damage I was talking about. These are really nice mats, by the way. They're really thick. I think I said they're double thick because they reached a certain level of their stretch goals on Kickstarter. See, like the indentations, like is just really nice for just fitting in, because there's supposed to be other cards that you can fit on top of all these locations, and that's really nice. These are really solid too. I really, really like this. The construction of it's really good. So sentry gun turret, 1 action and 1 ammo to place sentry gun adjacent to your space. Platform shot, 1 action to place 1 or more platforms, unlimited range. Nice. Yeah, you can just tell these are just really good quality. Alright, let's get the gunner out. Burst fire. Oh man, look at this guy. Look at this guy. That is just the most heroic looking dwarf you've ever freaking seen. Like, 100%. The powered minigun. See his other special actions. He's got the zipline launcher, so you can use 1 action to place 1 or more ziplines adjacent to your space. And the shield generator is 1 action to place a shield token on or adjacent to your space. So he still has the shield set up. Nice. Yeah, these are all really just really nice. Can't understate or overstate. It's just perfect. Alright, last but definitely not least, the man who commits war crimes, the driller. He's got his flamethrower as his primary. Fantastic, fantastic. You can do a fire, haze, and a flaming ground. Goodness gracious. Close combat, ignore any resistance against melee. So, melee specialist up in here. Then destroy wall or stalagmite, but end movement. Yeah, so you can just, you literally just drill through dirt and stalagmites, which are, you know, just kind of your general barriers and stuff. This thing looks sick. I love this, man. This is really cool. I've never spent this much money on a board game, even though technically I didn't pay anything for it. But I've always wanted to get more expensive board games. And this is probably a simplistic one at that. It's just it's not super complicated board game, but it's just a really, really high quality, or at least, you know, all the stuff has been done really, really well. Alright. So we got this, yeah, this is just this plastic Deep Rock Galactic cover here. Alrighty, and then, yeah, if you guys have any questions for real, like, please feel free to let me know. This is what looks like a blank die. This is, I need to open this now. I wonder if there's a reason for this? There might be. But is this supposed to be an error cube? Is this an error cube? Is that what this is? It's just a die that I see has no discernible symbols or anything on any side, so I'm curious to see if there's something in the rulebook for that, or if it's just, I don't know, a bad omen. This thing's gonna churn gelatinous in the night, crawl into my ear, make me start babbling on about Carl and who knows what. Alright. I do believe this is gold. Let's take a quick look. We're unboxing, we're doing it. Let's just go forward with it. Oh, look at these little guys. Very shimmery. I think one of the goals was to make them actually gold colored and not just like a clear orange, yellow crystal looking thing. But yeah, they're nice and reflective. Those are cool. Okay. I think, yeah, like just pulling out the minerals and stuff was kind of something I think is exciting. The dwarf nerd inside me. Alright, I think these are going to be like health and damage tokens kind of things, because they're just cubes, essentially. I'll take a couple out, see what they're like. Everything is of a good quality, though. Like, these are light. Make a little bit of noise if you click them together, but really cool. Alright, there's some tokens. Get this back. Alright, this is also going to be fun. So this is what looks like to be Nitra. Oh, we got some Nitra, and are these going to be Aquarks, I imagine? A couple more of the blue ones in here. Come on, come on. There we go. Look at these suckers. Gosh, seeing this, you just want to scream, Nitra! Gosh, play that game too much. It's so good. And these are more than likely Aquarks. I don't know what else they would really be. Got to be. Yeah, I can't remember. I think of the 3 main objectives, like from the video game that are in the board game, are obviously the point extraction, where you get the Aquarks. You got I think, oh no, are these Aquarks or these, Morkite? This actually might just be Morkite, these little guys. That's probably Morkite, yeah, that's right. That is very possible, I can't believe I didn't think of that. So, getting Morkite, point extraction for Aquarks, and then they also have the egg hunt missions where you're stealing the alien eggs, the glyphid eggs. I think those are the main 3 missions they have in there, I'm not sure if there are others. Again, I've kind of been teetering on the line of you know, reading up about it, learning about it, and then just kind of waiting because I'm really, really excited and I just want to be happy and surprised with all this. Alright, so now that I think about it, these are probably these bright blue pill kind of guys. These guys are probably our Aquarks. They came separate, so I wasn't sure. Because I remember they said that they were going to replace whatever color that it came with, but I think they had one color ideally, but then they're like, we can make it more colored like the Aquarks are. I think that these are them, because these definitely look way more brightly Aquarkish, if you will, from the point extraction missions in Deep Rock Galactic. Ah! Already dropping things in there. There's so many little cubbies. Alright. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, there's a felt bag in here for dice, I believe. Nice, nice. Alright, we got some pickaxe dice. So you got your no hits, and then your 1 hit, and then your double hit. I think these are going to be for melee combat, and I think also for digging, actually. But, not 100% on the rules yet. This looks like... I don't know what this looks like. You taking fire damage or something? Like a blank, and then there's like a different looking shard kind of thing. Also, I'm still getting used to like looking at me holding something on a camera and then just trying to show the different sides of it. This is difficult. I imagine people do this all the time. Alright. I need to run the ads real quick. So we're gonna take a quick chat break here. Alright, we're hitting the ads and whatnot. Doing the things. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's so much to this, and there's spaces that are not actually filled yet. There's these empty pockets here that I think are gonna come in handy once everything else gets unboxed. Real quick, as we're doing this, I'm gonna open up some of these cards while we have a minute, at least while we're running some ads. How's everyone doing, man? What's new? What's everyone been up to? Because I have been out of connection with like everybody. I recently called my brother. My brother. I was gonna say brother almost. My buddy Thomas, Tom, who has been on the stream, goes by Rafflecopter. If you've seen, we haven't chatted in ages, and it was so good to catch up with him. I've missed him like crazy. And that hasn't even been like since I was on vacation. That's just been like for a while, man. Like we've both been really busy. And I was like, you know what? I just feel like I need to call my buddy. I'm just gonna do it. And so I did. And do that, people. Call your friends. Don't let them die. If you don't call them, they might die. Be careful. People die sometimes, and you don't want that to happen. So call them. Call your friends. Oh, I gotta keep these nice. Yeah, don't let your friends die. More cards. Alright, open these suckers up, and then we'll look at the rest of these dice, and then take a look at some of these cards and stuff. And then we have a whole other stack of stuff underneath this. We've barely scratched the surface of what is in this box right now, and I am freaking out so much. Oh, I always hate taking cards out of the plastic. Primarily because the plastic is such a jerk. This plastic just clings onto cards like... Gosh, it's like... ticks in the back of my dog with repelling gear. They're just all strapped in, covered in bubble gum as well. They're just not getting off. Ugh. Alright, clear it up. Alright. Cards are opened. Boom. Alright, we'll get to these. Oh, we need to talk about this guy. I like it if there's just one, but oh, this thing looks, I think it's getting heavy. This is a Monopoly piece is what this is. For those about to rock and stone. Look at this little beer. Oh, beer mug is so cute. Look at it. That's just adorable. Yeah. I like that. I don't know that this has any actual use in the board game other than just being a part of the atmosphere of Deep Rock Galactic is what I believe that's primarily for. Where did I throw that bag? Oh, that's right here. I think that's primarily the idea of having it. It's just, you know, the beer. Alright, so some of the other dice, let's just throw it all out here. Alright, we got throw one of those that you can see real quick. So we got yellow, fire damage and such. You get your ones, your doubles, and your nuns. Okay, bite marks are taking damage, and that just looks like an exclamation point. that one's a warning, I think. Like, this is you've been bitten, you're in trouble, right there. And then this is just the Metal Gear Solid saw you. Is essentially what happened. We got, oh yeah, here's the penetrating or armor piercing round. Got your ones, your doubles, and your nuns. And then let's see, we got that weird this weird one from before. I don't know if that's taking fire damage or what that one is. It might be fire. Oh yeah, this has got to be fire damage, right? Because that no, the yellow one was fire damage. I don't know what that one is. It might be burns or something. But then we have explosive damage. So you got your explosions, but you'll also see that sorry, it looks like it has like an arrow with a glyphid in it, so I guess that means it's pushing away glyphids, so you don't get 2 damage. Oh wait, you can get 2 damage. 1 damage, 2 damage, and push glyphids out of the way. There doesn't seem to be a miss on here, so it looks like at the very least you'll be moving the enemy around. Yeah, okay, that's that for the dice, I do believe. Other than, oh yeah, here's the gunner's minigun will shoot these, the standard bullet shots. There are twofers on these. I don't know that there are 2s on these. Actually, I think what it is that he just shoots a lot of these, so you just get a lot of single damages, I believe is how that works. Again, not 100% on the rules just yet, but we will be at some point. I don't know if I'd ever want to be a board gaming channel. I think board games are hilarious and fun. Sometimes they take too long on turns, so it might be terribly impossible to watch if I don't edit it down a ton. But I always thought doing that sort of thing would be awesome. I would love it. Alrighty. This, that, the other. I got this felt bag, which I think is for just holding your dice and stuff. Rock and stone! Yes. Very good, very good. I really like that. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's take a quick look at some of these cards. We're not going to sleeve them all here and now. That's not exactly the most exciting thing, and I don't want to be up all friggin' night. Alright, but we got the Warthog shotgun. Usually the engineer's first weapon, but hey. Looks like that's got some normal hits and penetration. Some armor piercing. Oh, you got that stubby. Volcanic SMG. Some standard bullets. Got the burst fire pistol. Oh yeah, the experimental plasma charger. I don't really like this one in game too much. I should try it more. Oh yeah, the semi-automatic pistol. Oh yeah, plasma igniter. That one I like. Bulldog revolver, heck yeah. Ah, the Zhukovs. I love the Zhukov twin SMGs. Oh, the jerry rig boomstick, yes. as a scout, one of my favorites. Also armor piercing. Interesting. Oh, okay. So these are supply drops. So let's see. So that maybe the top one is gun ammo, and then I don't know if this is the middle one is supposed to be throwables possibly, because it looks like a magazine primarily. Maybe it's for primary and secondary, and the bottom's probably just your standard health and whatnot. But there's different amounts that they seem to come in for sure. Yeah, because that one's got a lot more health, but kind of a little varied on the ammo. All right, and then we do have we have the throwables down in here as well. All right, we're just gonna go through most of the deck here. All right, flip these around so it's a little bit easier. All right, the electrocution grenade. Got the corrosive bomb. The tunnel carver. I should real quick. Let's throw a bone for trying to get that there zoom to play along a little bit better, huh? Real quick. All right, I got it up now, so let's see. Put you down for a sec. All right, so if I do this. Alright, just kind of getting it in a good spot where I can see it pretty well, and then kind of get a little bit more in the middle there. Oh, it's like it's good, and then it goes. Oh, there's a spot in the middle there. Alright. It's probably because I am also a little shaky as well. Let's just crank it and then undo. Oh, there's like a perfect middle ground right there that I keep missing. Oh, and I want it to hit it so bad. Oh, I want it. Give it to me. Oh. It's like as it's moving, it focuses real nice, but we just crank that sucker. Cranking that soldier boy. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we do this, that's perfect. Within it, remove all walls and stalagmites in a straight line of 3 spaces. That actually sounds sick. All right, we'll just do that for now, so you can see these cards a little bit clearer. The satchel charge. The sticky grenade. Proximity grenade. Some explosive in there. The lure grenade. Oh, I didn't even think they'd have that. The inhibitor generator. Y'all getting a nice look at my fingernails as well. I definitely need to clip those suckers. Unboxing videos are hard, my friends. Phosphorus grenade. Unboxing videos. I have way more respect for these people now. Oh, the impact axe. Yeah, penetrative damage. Ah, the grenade. One of my favorites in game, honestly. Cryo grenade. Also a good one. Any effective flying creature is killed instantly. I like that they keep that in there. That's very smart. That is one of my favorite things, is using cryo stuff against flying things in the game. Fantastic. One of my favorite things. The plasma grenade. These things are dangerous. I should use those more. I had fun with them, but then gosh, once they released the shredder drones that you can throw, I've never used that sucker. Frag grenade. Standard frags. Which the digger usually has. The driller. And the incendiary grenade. Nice. We got the rock and stone cards. I think these are hello Steve. Charm an adjacent grunt or slasher to temporarily become your friend. Immediately move and or attack with it once. Any creature attacked this way suffers 1 damage per damage result, as well as 1 damage for any exclamation point result. Interesting. So yeah, this is kind of where I guess perks and I guess other kind of special things can happen. Add 1 gold to any empty wall space. Yeah, so you can just, I forget, I don't know 100% when you pull these out, but yeah, these are kind of your positive decks for your positive stuff for the game. Good game events. Perez and Steve, how are you guys doing? Doing fantastic. How have you been, good sir or madam? Yasmik 2020. What's new? You Deep Rock Galactic fan? Do you enjoy Deep Rock? We were just going through all the board game cards and stuff. Rock and Stone forever. All dwarves roll and use a pickaxe. Get some melee damage in there. Rock on! Choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack. But yeah, man, I'm doing fantastic. I got this board game today, which we've been waiting for over a year, especially people in America, because the warehouse got all messed up. So I'm doing pretty good. Move a mobile creature 1 to 3 spaces. You may not choose a creature with a starting health of 5 or more. So yeah, these cards are just nice. All are dwarf. Draw throwable if they have none. Cool. Yeah, so in this game, unlike the actual video game, you have a starting primary, which is a weapon that the class does use in the game. It's not necessarily their original one or their initial one. Kind of like the engineer, his main weapon is the grenade launcher. But you have a choice of secondaries. Like you get to choose among all the secondaries that they have in the board game. So like the gunner can have the Zukovs, or the frickin' driller can have the boomstick. You know, everything's up for debate on that one. So excited because today, like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10 out of 10. Well, that's awesome. That's good to hear. Glad you're doing so well, man. It is good to hear. I am happy for you. That is rock solid. Deal 1 additional damage when attacking a creature. Such an exciting thing, honestly. I'm so excited to play this. For Carl. Play at any time. Lose 1 health and discard the current event card and ignore its effects. Yeah, the event cards are definitely going to be like the, you know, like 3 grunts show up or a slasher shows up kind of stuff. A Rock and Stone. Look at the top card of the event deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle the deck. Yeah. All right, I think we might get out of this live. All these are actually voice lines, and I love that. That's pretty awesome, honestly. All right, how many more of these we got? We got a few. So I was gonna say, let's skip down. Let's skip down to some events or whatever these are here. I don't need to look at every single card. They got protection. The Wardens, and then spawn 1 Mactera spawn at exit 2. Activate all creatures. Yeah, so this is one of those activate creatures games where like you have to, you know, logically move all the enemy units in such a way that the game explains. So if you've played Arkham Horror, you definitely know. The Warden's here, Web Spitter with them. Interesting, there's only like 3 of these. I wonder if these are special in any way. It's getting sticky. I hate when it gets sticky. Alright, so we're back at the top. So let's see what this other deck is. I used to play a game similar to this. I can't recall what it was called, though. Similar to Deep Rock. Or a board game that was similar to what Deep Rock's doing here. Alright, I think... Interesting. Alright, so we have... Let's look at what we got here for card backings. So we got more... What looks like more of those glyphid-backed ones that we were just looking at. So there's a couple... There's a lot more here, because there's only 3 in that deck we had. Then we have the arrow cards that are pointing one way. And then I think there was another type. I think. I want to believe. I was wrong. That's all it was there. Alright. Web Spitter. Uh-oh. An oppressor. Place an oppressor at exit 2. Hope the zoom is still working for me. What's that buzzing sound? Place 3 grunts at exit 1 and a Mac Terra spawn at exit 2. Look up. Speaking of looking up, let me check my phone real quick. May need to go check on the wife here in a minute. Wanted to find one of these. The boom bug. Play some exploders and 3 grunts. Exit 2. Alright, these arrow cards. There we are. Fast critters. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger swarm, all creatures move and attack. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing. Remove their condition instead. Alright, so creatures can have conditions. They can get sick. They can have a rumbly in their tumbly. Yeah, more fast critters. Fast critters. There's a pebble in my boot. You take time to empty your boot and find a lump of gold. Collect 1 gold and increase the swarm threat by 1. That's funny. Oh, what's this? Ouch. Movement on the cave ceiling releases some minerals. A piece of nitra drops in your head. Good thing you have a thick skull. Collect 1 nitra. These are cute. Oh, more exploders. Didn't trigger a swarm, place an exploder at the exit close to the dwarf. Who's the dwarf? Sounds familiar. Oh yeah, there's a snake in my boot. Yeah, literally the Woody line. There's a snake in my boot. Ooh. Tough spot. You spot a lost ammo crate that was left behind on an earlier mission. Unfortunately, it's surrounded by jagged razor sharp crystals. See, optional. If not fall, I guess it looked like a little... Try to show it off. Okay, little fall icon there. Lose 1 health to get the ammo crate. Fully restock a weapon of your choice. A lot of cool. Oh, they even got starch nuts. Yeah, all sorts of cool cards. Again, don't want to go through all this right now. Got a lot to look at. So these are the cards. I'll have to sleeve all this later. And have a popping party as well, like we said earlier. Alright, put all these down in places that they can sit. Alright, here's the exciting part. Oh, shit. Okay, running out of room in my life. These are all the Glyphid babies. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick peek at each one real quick. So I've already been streaming for an hour. I don't want to be on forever. Not forever. Oh, look at these little guys. That is a grunt. See those front claws? And just the roaring mouth. Oh, I love it. These look so cool. They even gave out all the files to 3D print more of this stuff if anybody wanted to, so you can paint them up and do whatever. This is the less exciting, so we'll do this next. This is some stalagmites, or was it stalagmites? Someone. I think no, stalactites are the ones that go down, and stalagmites are the ones that go up. There's a few different ways of remembering, and I've forgotten all of them, so that's what you're getting out of me. I'm really drawn to this one. The exploder looks amazing. Just bulbous and gross, and kind of creepy as it is, you know. Just, yep. That's what you see before you die. 100%. Alright, we got the slashers. Oh, dude, these are actually really cool. This is terrifying. They got the claws down really well. The mouth just roaring. The back spines are really good. But those claws, just the stance of it is just, it's scary, man. That's good. They did a good job on these. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm not again, not an unboxer. This is not my usual dealio, but I really like this. These make me happy. Alright. Oh, here's another new one here. Let's see. Ah, yes, the Warden. The Warden is, for those who don't know, these guys shield and buff the other bugs. These guys don't really attack much, though they do look like they have some pretty sizable claws on them. They look like they could cut something up. They could make a little bit of mincemeat out of something for sure, but they're not the bravest. They walk in packs of other people, man. They need their friends to protect them. Alright, I think that went in like that. I think. Alright. What is this guy? This looks savage. Is this another... What is this guy? Actually, for some reason, looking at it, I cannot tell, because it almost looks like a slasher, kinda, but less slashy. What is this guy? Is this a spitter? This is probably a web spitter. I believe they have web spitters. They don't have the acid spitters, but I'm guessing he's a web spitter. I feel like he's gotta be. It's definitely the look he's giving off anyway. Alright, we got some Mechterra here. Always annoying in the video game. They look pretty nice though. Alright, now real quick, we have to lift this layer to find the rest. Oh my gosh. This is getting absurd. I don't know that I know how to handle this anymore. Alright, we'll cover these. And I'm gonna literally put them on the floor because I think I'm out of shelf space here. Oh, wait. They didn't tell me about this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Snacks. I can't believe they're so nice to give us an extra snack. Okay. It's just a third plastic covering. Alright. Oh, these are the big ones, dude. These are the big ones. Can't even get them out. There it is. Frickin' spitball infectors. I hate these things in the game. Actually, I really hated them before I figured out that you can just shoot down their projectiles. But I think in this game, they will not let you shoot down the projectiles, so they're probably going to be really annoying. But they look nasty. Kind of looks like a graboid, honestly, from Tremors. That guy's cool. Oh, what are you, you monster? Oh. That, my friends, is a Praetorian. I must declare that is a Praetorian. It looks way scarier than the Praetorians normally look, though. Yeah, let's get a little closer there on some of the detail. These things are very detailed, even for just simple statues and stuff. They're like really detailed and really scary, honestly. So we're in like that or we're in like that? No, you're definitely in like that. Alright. Yeah, trying to remember how all these things fit inside. It's gonna be the fun part. Yeah, so these are definitely all oppressors. What's this? Or Praetorians, excuse me. We're looking for the oppressor. I think it's this guy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's your oppressor. He takes up 2 spots. He's got like two hexes, essentially. Look at the armor plating. Look how cool that looks. Look at those mandibles. Look at those things. Look at this guy. Alright, here, get you the side views here, and then the weak spot in the back. Y'all, that just the armor, the freaking yeah, the top of that's sick. Gosh, they put in so much detail into these. I really like this. This is awesome. Is there only one of those? I think there only is one. Only one oppressor. From what I can see right now, anyway. Whoa. This your swarm breeder, little at least I think that's what that is. No, what is this guy? It looks like a little one's coming out. Tanky, what is up, my dude? Look at this dude. Looks like he's got a grunt coming out. Could be a swarmer. It looks like one of the swarmer birther things. I'm blanking on the name of those. These guys are just kind of scrunched in here. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there's 2 of those. Yeah, Tanky, what is up, dude? Just looking at some Deep Rock Galactic board game stuff. Here's the Engineer's Turret. I think you only get the one in the game, or in the board game here. LeMao. LeMao. Oh, everybody's best friend. Hold on. Here he comes. Oh, gotta be careful. Don't wanna break him. Bosco, buddy. Been playing R6 in VR a lot. Oh, you playing like an old school R6 in VR? That actually sounds sick. No. Breachers. Oh, you've been playing Breachers. Right. Yeah, everyone's been saying it's just R6 of VR, essentially, Breachers. Dude, I want to get that game. I think it's, if I buy another game at any point here soon, it's probably going to be that. I really want to get into it. Yeah, and if you want to play together, I'm definitely down. I just gotta scrounge up $30 from somewhere. But yeah, we got the Bosco. Yeah, dude, I'd be so down if you're down. Bosco, buddy. It's so funny. I'm so used to seeing him with a different skin on that, like, just seeing him in his rectangular form is kind of strange. Snicky, $30 in your paycheck. Yeah, I gotta check out that paycheck. Gotta make some money. This guy, he went in kind of like... This is the thing I'm worried about. He's hanging on by one leg, really. And I don't want to break him. Jeez. Alright. It's probably a good idea to kind of take things out by the base as much as possible. Alright, we got here an ammo drop. See, got the drill bits in the bottom there. Ammo. I love how much they wanted, like, detail they wanted to put into this game, to the point of, like, just printing out, 3D printing all the stuff that's in the game, basically. All the things you interact with, it's there. Alright, how did they get this in or out? Definitely not fitting like that. Nor like that. It definitely wasn't like that. I'm gonna feel stress, goodness gracious. Alright, get in there. Alright. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be... Where's Molly? It's Molly. So for anyone who doesn't know, Molly is the drone you deposit all of your ores and your objectives into. Molly. And you literally just pop them right in here. This is where you just put all your objectives, and you just put them in Molly. Again, no expense spared for them to get every game mechanic and item and unit in there. It's fantastic. Alrighty. Now for your main heroes. Let's do this. I think this will be the last part. At least in this box, anywho. We have the gunner. His minigun. These guys look cool, and the faces are extra detailed. More detailed than I expected. Check my phone here a sec. The Jacob's Ladder. Tanky, the timing. Dude, I'm more nervous than anything to just repack these. Like, goodness gracious. Alright. Alright, and got here the engineer. Giving a good point. Look at that bristly mustache. Got his grenade launcher. Got a backpack on. Got like a toolkit on the side there. Got a bit of belly. Got a bit of a belly. Who don't? Who don't got the belly? To appease the tanky. Where is it? Actually, where the hell is the Jacob's Ladder? Did my son steal it? Tanky, my son stole a Jacob's Ladder. I owe you like 5 Jacob's Ladders now. Where'd it go? It was right here. Oh, it's right in front of me. Yeah, there you go. Yes, one more. There it is. Get it on this camera. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that sweet, sweet Jacob's Ladder reaction. That's what y'all come for, I know. You owed me a thank you for $30. You're giving me $30? That'd be cool. I like $30. Alright, we're gonna keep moving on with the unboxing. Come on, little guy. There we are. The driller. Look at those drill arms. Look at that savage grin. Terrifying. This pack. They really did just go all out. Like, all the armor is there. Like, the faces are really good. Like, it's detailed to a T, and it's details that people who play this game are gonna, like, see and recognize and find amazing. My most favorite, already did. Oh, jeez. Tanky. The Scout with the beautiful flowing beard. A freaking grand underground on a different planet. Pickaxe, little scout pack. Oh, the best. What's this on his leg? I wonder. Probably an extra grenade or something. Oh, it looks so good though. You didn't see the tip? I didn't. Did it not go? Am I a failure, Tanky? Alright, bro. I need to fix my garbage. Here's the thing, is I thought I had fixed everything. Hold on, let me switch back to my main view, actually. It did. LeMayo? Did it really? Let's see. Yeah, donation, Tanky, $30. What the heck? It played it on stream? Okay, so it's playing it on stream. I don't see anything. Nothing popped up on my playback. So I'm going to have to look at that. Because I feel like, oh, then again, maybe I heard. I don't have my headset on. Maybe I should have heard it. I'll go back and play and see. Yeah, I don't have my headset on. Maybe that's the problem. Tanky, I love you. Thank you for $30. I don't deserve your beautiful face. You have a beautiful face, sir. And Zulush. Look meow. Just look at that beautiful scout. Look at that little man. Look at him. Look at him. I'm so happy about this. This is why my previous job paid for this. It was for my mental health. Or some garbage. And then they dropped me like hot garbage. Which was a good time. Alright. That is the end of this box. There's nothing else under said box. So I'm going to try and neatly put this back the way I got it out. Yeah, Tanky, I'm so sorry I didn't hear that. I really appreciate it, dude. That's too sweet of you, man. Yes. I'm not well put together, Tanky. This you should know. Oh my gosh, it's already not fitting the way. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's easier than it looks / sounds. If the base kind of needs to go in first, and then the rest just kind of slides in. You know what I mean? How the kids do it. I get it. Tanky. Sorry I repeat myself. I'm a silly man. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, good. There's that, and then holy board games. And then there was this. Get this. Actually, I don't have a button for that on whatchamacallit. What do they call that? Touch Portal. I use Touch Portal primarily for scene switches and stuff, and it I didn't make a new scene transition for this guy, so that goes back in. Then these, I think these were scattered in there, like so. Just kind of split up. See, unboxing videos are great, but what about reboxing videos? and not about like Reebok shoes, like primarily trying to get stuff back into the box, because that would be impressive. Someone's had to have done a parody and stuff on that, right? Or like someone's done a parody of like, hey, I'm reboxing this hostage, and it's just someone with tape over their mouth. Like, yeah, and someone's got to have done that, right? I'm not the only one who thinks of these dark things, right? Right, guys? Why are the police outside my house? Alright. I think we have a gas leak. Oh my gosh, so much to pop. How does this fit with these? I don't know that it does. I thought it did though. Maybe it was just over the board. Is that a possibility? Oh my goodness, that's a possibility. Because this just had plastic over it, if I remember it. At least the small plastic. Oh yeah, my camera has turned back into a crotch cam, by the way. I did not notice that till just now. We're sporting a heavy crotch cam today, kids. This is not for the kids. Jeez. You ever have that time where your mouth just needs to stop going and it keeps going and going and going? Alright, this piece is just unnecessary. I've decided it. I've failed the reboxing. Alright, kids. Yeah, I don't think it actually needs that extra piece of plastic. But that's just me. Oh, that's what it is. I lied. Guys, we forgot a step. We forgot a step. Can you believe? I can, because there's just so many steps. Oh my gosh. There's no space to put all this. This is a game of absurdly epic proportions that I am still not ready for. Alright. So put this in there. Put these right there. And then we forgot about this guy. I don't know that this goes directly on top. I can't even remember the order it all came out in at this point. Oh, yeah, this is in there sideways, so that's fine. As long as that covers the top, then that is, and then the books go on the very top. That is the board game. This is the game. This is the game. I've been talking away from camera, but this is the game. Oh my goodness. Ugh, I've already bent the corner, I think, of the box somehow. I'm not even sure how that would have happened. Actually, that probably happened beforehand, because I don't think I did anything to it. Deep Rock. Galactic. Oh! Alright. One more thing we should look at before we call it a night. We do still have, at some point when I have free time, which is not something I generally have, we gotta open up the goo from above, and we gotta sleeve all of our cards and such. But we should take a look at the game mat. So they said they included a neoprene game mat, so it's just a nice game mat, which I think it's the same as the game board that we actually already saw on the inside, but it's just a nicer version. Yeah, so we'll be waiting on plastic tokens to replace the cardboard ones. And then we have this neoprene mat. I think other than that, that's everything. So there was two different pledges of the deluxe. There was one that gave the plastic pieces instead of just the cardboard ones, which is one I got. And then the other one was they had like a mouse pad and 4 art prints of each of the dwarves. And I was like, I kind of just want a really good board game. I don't really need art prints or a mouse pad, so I opted to not do that. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, that feels nice. Look at this guy. Look at him. You got your card spots up here. Oh, wait, I've flipped it the wrong way. I'm still getting used to the reverse view in the camera here. Yeah, for all your Rock and Stone cards, your dropship stuff, or your drop pods, sorry, and your monsters and your event deck, and all the spaces. So this can be used instead of the that game board that we had on the inside, which I think is a nice option for sure. I do kind of like the mat better. I think I'm back and forth because it's like the mat's cool and it's of a good quality. Hell, I could use this as a frickin'... I could use this as a mouse pad if I really wanted, huh? Again, the crotch cam is doing wonders for me today. We're gonna switch off this camera. It's not that kind of stream, sorry. Not yet, I'm not that desperate. I like the neoprene mat. I think I would probably use it. My only concern, though, is like... Well, then again, you're not traveling easily with this game board, or this whole game, let me tell you. But, just the idea of, like, you already have a giant box to carry and another little box if you want to do the expansion, if you're going to bring it somewhere else. Adding the mat might be an extra ask for sure. But, yeah. I don't know. This is definitely not a thing that I'm going to be bringing to, like, a party, per se. Do I need this? I'm trying to roll it tight. Check the phone. Try rolling this one more time, kids. Yeah, this is definitely a board game that it's like, y'all need to come to me if we're gonna play this. If I ever plan to move, I don't know how many pallets I'm gonna need to move it. But honestly, all that aside, this is really awesome. Really excited. Thank you, Go Ship Games, for wanting to make a board game. Because again, I am a fan of all sorts of games, and video games, obviously, we stream them. Board games, big fan of board games. Like, behind the scenes, I am like always talking about board games. My wife actually gets sick of me talking about board games sometimes. I really enjoy board games, though. I think it's a great way to connect with people and just have fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. This mat's hardly going to get into this box. See, again, unboxing videos, they're tough. I give them credit. Unboxing videos are tough. Reboxing videos, way harder. Way harder. I'm just putting it in the box. I've given up. The box understands me. The box knows. I don't know that the box understands me. I think I lied about the box. But yeah, I'm back and forth on if I would really like to stream a board game, or maybe not stream it, maybe just record it and then post it. Could be fun. Get in there, buddy. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of board games. I like the idea of producing something like that, though. Like, how do you make a good and watchable experience for people playing board games? Because obviously tons of people do it. I do like the idea of just throwing that stuff together. I almost wish I got more into production stuff, because it's really fun to think about and learn the best ways to, set up cameras and, your space and your lights and all that sort of stuff. I think it's really cool. Game mat. Oh my goodness, alright. All this is going to sit up over here for now. And we're going to... might hang on to this piece of plastic for a bit. Might try and rebag that. And then the rest of this is getting thrown out. Gotta find another use for the crotch cam. I gotta not call it that. It's also part of the rules, is not calling it a crotch cam. My goodness, my gracious. Isn't that something? I now want to make sure that that Tanky's thing actually went through. I haven't had too many donations. I do here and there, I just want to make sure no one, Huh. Yeah, I did. Nice. Thanks, Tanky. I never would have thought. I'm glad that worked. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not used to people being kind. No, plenty of people are kind to me. I really miss doing this. Streaming. I hate when I have to take breaks sometimes. But the problem is that I'm always need to take those breaks, and I love doing what I'm doing while I'm on those breaks, and so I can't say that like I missed it. Like I missed streaming so much, and I really wanted to be back. It's like, yeah, I missed it, but like I enjoy living my life, and I don't mind missing some things sometimes, you know. But at the same time, it's like I enjoy wholeheartedly doing streaming, and the people I've met through streaming, y'all are fantastic, and I appreciate every day every time that I go live, even though it might only be like a couple people, there's always people that show up and want to talk and chat, and I always appreciate that so much, you guys. I really can't tell you enough, and I've had people donate, maybe not straight money all the time, but donate subs and drop bits here and there, and I do appreciate it. I don't want to be. I want to be a good streamer. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Is I want to be a good streamer, and I kind of want to do it a lot more, and I can do it a lot more. But I do just want to be a good one, you know? I don't want to be obnoxious, and I'm kind of trying to come to terms with who I am and what I want to be and what I want to do, because I feel like over the last, like, I mean, every year people change, right? And I feel like I've been changing a lot over the past few years, and like since I've been married, and having a son, I feel like has changed me a lot already, in a lot of good ways, and in a lot of ways that like sometimes kind of scare me almost. Like, I don't know how to describe it 100%. But I feel like part of me kind of became a little bit more introverted over the past few years. I feel like I definitely didn't like hanging out with people as much, or I just kind of got into my shell a bit more. Where I was working, I stopped talking to people at my previous job. I really just didn't want to talk to people at all. Because honestly, a lot of them weren't really fun or good people to some degree, I kind of felt like. And so that was hard for me. I didn't like the people I was around, and I kind of started to clam up more and more. I feel like the job I had before that, I was talking to people all the time, and I really enjoyed the work I was doing, and then I kind of got put into a job that it paid well, and I was interested in the subject matter, but it was not working out. So I had to leave, and I felt better when I got canned, because I was honestly planning on leaving anyway, and the place is a dumpster fire from what I've heard recently. But part of me wonders if, I don't know why I'm becoming so introspective right now, because I've had such a good day, and I'm really excited about board games, man. I'm really excited about my life in general, and I just like little things like this, and I have enjoyed these past few days. My son just really becoming independent with his walking to some degree, and like, but he's so scared to be independent at the same time, and things are just moving so much, and I can see so much of how people develop in just this little child who's learning to do a few small things at a time. It really makes me think about me and what I've just been saying. Of just like, I don't know how I feel if I am the same person generally. Like, people change, like I said, every day, every year. You're a changing person. Maybe you're becoming better, you're becoming worse, maybe you have a different I guess habit, you could say, or you have a different way of doing things. Maybe you do, in my case, like I feel like I became maybe less sociable, or at least less outgoing about it. I kind of waited for people to come to me more, and people didn't as much, and so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna double down on not really being as outgoing. And I feel like a lot of people say this. This is something that gets said a lot nowadays, and everyone talks about how like social media just kind of separates people, and we talk about how like people are doom scrolling and disassociating a lot, and their lives aren't maybe what they wanted them to be, and or they're just kind of killing time. It's not so much about, you know, like having a goal, or like, you know, making something happen, or, you know, enjoying things. It's just we're just trying to pass the time because you don't like where you are or something. And that's awful, and I hate that. I don't want to be like that. I want to be more positive. And I think over these last few years, I've kind of found myself just not being who I used to be. And I don't know if that means I've changed in some ways or another, and I can't be that person again, or if it's just that, you know, maybe I have been wearing a mask the whole time, and I've finally taken it off, or if I put on a mask now since then, and I'm needing to kind of break out of that and get rid of that. I don't know. And I'm not concerned about talking about it either, because I feel like I just want to be sure I'm myself, because I feel like we get bombarded with so many people's opinions and a lot of garbage nowadays, to the point of where, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be associated with any clothing brands. Like, I hate clothing brands that just have their own name on the front. It's like, this is style. Like, I don't understand. Everything I wear now over the past few years have been blank t-shirts that have nothing. I'm tired of ironic t-shirts, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out who I am, and I'm in my 30s. What happened, man? I definitely felt very clear on who I was for the past ever, almost. And then these last few years, I feel like there's moments where I'm like, I don't know what I want to be. I feel like I catch glimpses of it, and I feel like oh gosh, I enjoy so much in life, and I enjoy doing so many things. And then there's moments where I just feel like disheartened about it, and I think it's just because of the realities, you know, like this. Sometimes the responsibilities you have to deal with, some of the other things you have to do, maybe for work or otherwise, and I've been letting stress get to me, and that's not good. I think it's the main thing is I let stress get to me, and I keep that stress within me, and it manifests in whatever I'm doing, even though I look like I'm fine to other people and to myself. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm fine, you know, maybe I'm stressed about something, but like, it's definitely not affecting me, but it is. So everybody, do things that make you happy. Don't be stressed out, and have fun with things. Goodness gracious. I think that's what I've been doing recently, is my wife also told me to just not care as much. Like, just don't care as much. It's fine. It'll buff out. That's what I've been saying for the past, like, 6 months. Is that it'll buff out. It's fine. It's not a problem. It'll buff. So my boss from, like, 3 jobs ago said, and he's my favorite boss. He's the best. But, whenever there was an issue that we just didn't want to deal with, he said, it'll buff out. Things tend to buff themselves out. And I'm kind of holding to that now. And I feel better with, you know, just don't care so much. At least don't care so much that it hurts. Hello, yes, I am the best. Wait, what? Nick and Rack. Yeah, you are the best. You're here, and I love you. You're beautiful. How are you, my friend? Yeah, this one I'm seeing. Thank you so much, Nick, for 10 months, dude. I appreciate it. I don't deserve you, man. You're fantastic. We haven't chatted in some time, dude. I'm gonna get back into streaming, and I kind of want you around more, man. Is that okay? Can we be buddies again? I miss you. I have returned. You has been gone. Yeah, I have been gone for a while, but I'm back right now. I kind of want to stream more. I want to do more streamy things. I miss the original Pat Rick. Dude, there's a lot of Pat Rick. And Tanky's back. Oh my goodness. It's a regular mob up in here. I have been talking about a board game and then just went full introspective. I don't know who I am. It's been really good. I think we're gonna end here in a couple minutes though. But how is everybody? Is everybody doing well? I want to get back into streaming again, as I say, every few months, because I take like 3 weeks off. But I was literally in a different state, so I couldn't stream for 3 weeks. Stream VR games. I want to. I have before, and I will get Breachers, and I will stream this one now, because I really, really want to get into it. Did you finally get to where you were going? Is this a deep question, or like a really short, or like an actual question? Well, you have $30 now. I do have $30. I've seen it. I will definitely buy it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Weren't you moving or something? So still in T-Town. Still in the place of our home. Me and my wife, we went to go visit her family, so we were in another state, but we were back. So this is where we're gonna be for a little while. I don't know if we'll move out of this house. We might at some point, but for now we're gonna be here. And yeah, I guess you could consider it gross. Staying in T-Town? Yeah, for now. That's kind of what we got right now. Thought you were moving to Utah or something. We would like to, if it comes up in the cards. I feel like I missed everything. You may have. In the stream, yeah, because you got here late, yeah, technically. But no, we want to move to Utah. We would love to. That's kind of in our plan to some degree. But it's about buying a house essentially. So we're saving money and we're doing all we can for it. So Louisiana, you say? Sure, I have a job for you. Would I have to work in the middle of the night? Would I hate my life and everyone I work with? I need to rewatch Office Space, come to think of it. I watch Office Space like once a year to keep myself understanding. The Purple Guys. Oh gosh. That's a name, isn't it? Managed IT services. Oh, let's get back into IT. Dude, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this. Email spam protection. I'm just going to be like, delete your email. But I know this guy. Delete it. Just delete it. It's okay. Delete it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Dude, IT is fun. I don't know. I had the best IT gig other than the fact that it didn't pay well. You passed the test, my boy. I had the best IT gig because it was working for a small medical school. And we worked with these doctors who were very intelligent, or who, like, you know, on paper were very intelligent, but could not remember more than 2 passwords, or just 2 passwords in general. They just struggled with so many things tech-wise, and my boss and I would make fun of them, sometimes to their faces, and they weren't even realizing it, and it was great. The best thing to do was, if we had something, or we wanted to get out of a place, you know, you'd have someone call or text you, you know, like, you know, they're like, I'm going to go talk to this person, text me in like 10 minutes to get me out of there. But a lot of the times the idea is we needed to make up an absurd problem that's not even real. Because like my boss would just be like, yeah, the FR matrix is down right now and we need that to, you know, clear up the SCSI ports. And like, people be like, oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, go for it. They have no idea. And it was just, gosh. That, and I taught him that the proper way to say HDMI is HDMI. Oh my goodness. The HDMI cable is the way to go. That's the thing for you. Alright, so that hurts me. Dude, it's a HDMI cable. Oh my gosh. It was a good time though. No, we helped people and we were honest with people generally, but it was a lot of fun. We made a lot of jokes. But it was really, really fun, that job. Got to screw around quite a bit, have fun. But yeah, no, I miss it. There are some days I really miss it, but I need to make more money than what I was making there for sure. And I wasn't gonna make it unless I got my boss's job, and the only way I'd have gotten that is if I killed him. I think that's the only way he'd want it too. So, what does all this writing mean? The man who kills me will know. Alright, anyway, I've quoted random things and talked enough. It has been a good stream. I don't have a schedule up yet. I would like to do more Jedi Survivor, or was it Jedi Fallen Order? Because Jedi Survivor is the sequel. I would love to play that when after it comes out sometime. I haven't finished the other one. RE5, you say? We need to finish RE5. That's true. I can't believe I lost the first video, dude. I lost the VOD for that, and I feel bad. But we still should finish it out. I don't want to finish it out. We will. Alright, so RE5, Jedi Fallen Order. I need to finish Silent Hill 2, and I need to finish Final Fantasy 7. These are things that need to be finished. I also talked to Thomas today about finishing our Halo Combat Evolved run. These things need to be finished. Fall Guys. Fall Guys doesn't have a storyline as far as I'm aware, but you SOB, I'm in. We're doing it. Alright. Community night, you say? Gosh. We do Fall Guys on community night. Dude, I haven't done a community night in ages. I still need to get my, I don't know if you forgot, but I still need to get my, my Duolingo bird outfit together. We need to do a language learning stream. Maybe this summer. Yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, I made a promise, and I'm gonna keep it. I promise I will keep it. Oh my Lanta. I'm gonna keep that promise. I just need to figure out a way to do it. But I believe there's a will, there's a way. Alright, kids. I love y'all. Everybody have a fantastic night. Tanky, thank you for donating $30. Nick, thank you for resubscribing for the 10 months. I can't believe it. I'll see you, Starside. Everybody, love you. Have a good night. I don't know if I'll stream again this week. I might. I will probably tweet it out or be on my Discord. I'll let you know. Have a good night. Hope all your problems get zapped. And see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. There's a button. There it is.
Yeah!